Hey, I'm Chef Caleb, and Cinco de Mayo is right around the corner, and one of the accoutrements that I need for Cinco de Mayo is Pico de Gallo. So let's get started. First thing you want to do is you need to gather your ingredients like tomatoes, onions, jalapenos, cilantro, lime juice, salt, and pepper. Pretty simple, and if you're making any Mexican dish, you already have these in your refrigerator. So let's get started here. I have red onion. I think it gives great color to my Pico de Gallo, so I'm gonna add red onion to my bowl. I've cut that already. There's a video on how to cut onions. It's linked down below. I also need cilantro. Now, I love cilantro. Some people think it tastes like soap. I don't agree with them. I think they're completely wrong. Leave me a comment down below if you're one of the soap thinking people and just tell me how wrong I really am. But I add lots of cilantro. From here, I just need to add my jalapeno. Now, I don't really touch my jalapeno. I use a nice knife for that, and I already get a nice brunoise. And I'm gonna get all this off my cutting board, and then we're gonna do some Pico de Gallo. But we're gonna do some tomatoes. All right, now, I'm using Roma tomatoes. I like Roma tomatoes because they are the meatiest tomatoes. I don't want a lot of juice in there, so here's how I'm gonna get my juice out. Now, if you're making this really, really fresh and you're gonna use it just right now, the juice really isn't a big deal. You can leave the juice in. If you're gonna let this sit in your refrigerator for a few hours, the vegetables themselves are gonna leach out some water, so you're gonna end up with lots of juice. So how do we get Roma tomatoes without a lot of juice? I cut mine in half, top to bottom, all right, north to south. And then simply over a refuse or a trash can, you can just squeeze things. Let me get a bowl. All right, so I got my bowl. So I have all this juice in here that I don't want to end up in my Pico de Gallo. So I'm simply just gonna give them a little squeeze and get all that excess juice out. Now, not too hard to damage it, but I'm left with no juice. So this is gonna be perfect. And then from here, I can simply just dice my tomato. All right, now that I have my juice out, I can dice them. So I'm gonna cut the bottom off of my tomato, and then I want to cut it in half so I don't have too big of slices. If you don't have a really sharp knife, this is damn near impossible to do, okay? So, I should make a video on sharpening knives. Would you guys like to see that? Yeah, I would too. Perfect. Into the bowl it goes. Once I got my tomatoes in the bowl, then it's a little lime juice, and you can use a lemon or lime squeezer. I simply just use my hand to catch the seed. Once you get your lime juice in there, it's time for salt and pepper. Reference my salt video that I made earlier. For this particular dish, I like a lightweight salt. It will have time to marinate in here, but I chose a diamond crystal because that's my go-to salt anyway. And I'll put a little salt on, a pinch of pepper. You would be amiss if you did garlic powder in here, that's your call. And then simply just mix it up. So the pico is done. I got my cilantro added in. Everything looks so good. I made a guacamole video earlier, so you're going to check that out. And we're also doing chicken fajitas for Cinco de Mayo, so it's going to be a regular fiesta. You're going to check those videos out below. Of course, if you have any questions or comments, put those in the comment section. That really does help us out. Until then, enjoy your party.